So, so in my CS 167 class, our group may have trolled. I just got off a call with them, and as you can tell, well, you probably can't tell, but it's 12:48 a.m. right now, and the project was due at 12 a.m. What does that mean? Well, what it means is that we weren't able to submit on time, and not only that, but our professor in the syllabus apparently has a policy where you can't submit final projects late. So we might be screwed. Now, the assignment's open for an extra day for some reason. So maybe this quarter he's lenient. Who knows? But if not, that may be a 10% down the drain. It's not all lost though because of me. And I'll tell the story. So, yesterday, I was like, okay, group, we need to submit tomorrow night at midnight. So let's meet at 8 p.m. and get it done by 10 p.m., right? I figured 2 hours is plenty of time to get our parts together, mash the project together, get the recordings done for this presentation, and bang, send it away and be on with our day. That rhymed. That was very nice. But things did not go to plan. So today, call the group at 8:20, and it's very apparent very early on that no one has their code finished. That includes myself. However, my code was 90% finished, and I knew it would not take me very long. And sure enough, after about an hour of troubleshooting, I get my part done. So I get my part done with relatively good amount of time left over. What basically happened was that everyone has their own code, and everyone has a file that has dependencies for the code. So the code requires like extra external additions to it, and you need to have a list of all the additions you need in your code for your code to work, right? So our group took about an hour to figure out what it's called the POM file to make the POM file that would work for everyone. And after they made the POM file, I ran my code with the POM file, which hadn't been working beforehand, by the way, and it started working. So I was like, okay, it was the POM file, easy. And the other teammates, they take a while to finish their part of the project, but it only takes about half an hour to 2 hours, half an hour to an hour more than me. So an hour and a half to 2 hours from 8 p.m. Sorry, that's confusing. So we finished everything by around 11. Okay. However, we don't realize that it takes a long time we have to test the code. We have to run it all sequentially. So we had to combine it first and run all of it sequentially and get the outputs and then paste the outputs on the presentation. And then I needed to video edit the presentation together, and I needed all my group mates to record their parts of the presentation so I could snip it together, put it onto Premiere Pro, and mash the video with the audio, and then submit it. Okay. So I get my part done pretty quickly. I get the video done around, actually no, not even quickly. So what happens is, I'm like, okay, I know I'm a fast editor, right? But everyone's so occupied and time starts flying. I'm like, oh shit, it's like 11:40, right? So I'm like, I need you guys to finish your slides and record your parts so I can get the video done. And so one of my teammates sends me a video. I'm like, oh shit, that's 40 seconds. We need each of them to be 30. Okay, I'll just clip it out, whatever. Another person sends me 30. Another person sends me 30. I record my 30. Then the last person, her name's Sarah, she's trying to do it in one take, her little recording. Even though I can edit it, she probably doesn't know. I'm like, okay, record your part and paste it into the group chat. She records her part, pastes it. I'm about to copy it. She deletes it, okay? And then she records again, pastes it, deletes it. And like 5 times, I'm like, dude, it's like 11:50, bruh. I need to submit this shit now. And then she finally gets it. And then I'm putting it into my Premiere Pro. I'm editing all the clips together, and then I'm exporting it. It takes a minute, and then I had to rename the file, and then I submit it at 11:59. Oh my gosh, I barely made it, right? I'm like, guys, okay, do we have all the files ready to submit as well? They're like, oh shit, we don't. So, there it is. It's 12 o'clock, and I'm the only one who submitted part of our project. I submit the video part. The project is worth 32 points total, and the video is worth 12. So I'm responsible for 12 of those points being on time. So if, worst case, we only get 12 out of 32, thank me for that, guys, even though they're probably not going to watch this video. The other 20 points, okay, 4 of those points is for answering questions from other people's presentations. And then the rest of the 16 points is from the code, which we were supposed to submit by midnight, but we couldn't get together because they were trying to run it and shit, and it kept having merging errors and conflicts and shit. And then another 4 points for, I think, our report. So which we also didn't submit on time, obviously, because we would submit it with the code. So yeah, our group trolled. Is what it is. I should have told them to meet up yesterday and we could have finished it, but 'tis life. 'Tis life. The project's only worth 10% of my grade, and I have a 90% right now, so I have an A-. And if I did well on the final, then it should be fine. I'll probably end with like a B at worst. So, I'll take that. But yeah, I don't really care about this class anyways. I just wanted to share how my team trolled. That was very stressful though. Dude, my teammates were freaking out. It was so funny. I was like, whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.